Hilda, Hilda, I can't understand your daughter, Your daughter come sharing with me her nice two stories. Yes, man. I know she's very eloquent. But boy, sometimes she carry me to a place that I can't go there. Your daughter, Wash Belly, come to me telling me that, Pastor preach about the importance of living a life that others can see Jesus in all of us. But I'm tired and frustrated of the foolishness them. I can't bother with it because it's pure hypocrite up that church. I can't bother with it. It's pure hypocrisy going up there. Every single one of them are hypocrites. What you say? You don't understand. Listen to me. Bernice, I said, your daughter, she seemed to me that she doesn't understand that we're living in 2025. She seemed to me that she doesn't understand that it's hard to be a Christian, especially in the workplace. When you go to work, it is hard to serve God. Them draw your tongue at work. Yes. There's your daughter coming around the corner. Call Wash Belly. Yes, she knows how to say it right. Call Wash Belly. Wash Belly. Wash Belly. Come and explain to Bernice what you shared with me, please. Come and explain it to her. Aunt Hilda. Aunt Hilda. This is what I shared with Bernice. Your life is a book, whether it is like or whether you like it or not. Bernice, my mother, Hilda, our lives are books. So whether we like it or not, our lives are stories that other people are reading. Yes, mother. Each of us is a book with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Therefore, mother, when people read your book, when they read Auntie Hilda's book, the question is, what do they learn? What are we teaching them? What would they say is the purpose of your book, Mommy, and Aunt Hilda's book that you're writing every day? What is the defining theme? Well, if the title
Hey guys,
of my book, for example,
sorry,
is
I'm not frightening
Christian,
you, but welcome.
if that is the
Welcome
identity
to
I have
Top
chosen
Truth TV.
as a follower
Yeah,
of
man.
Jesus,
This is none other than
then
Wash Belly.
my
I am
purpose,
just here
Aunt
to
Hilda
remind
and
you
Mom,
that humor, yes, a little
or
laughter, breaks
whether
the tension
the theme
and
of my
builds
story
the
is
team
the same as
connection.
John's,
Yeah, man.
right?
Humor, a little
Or
humor,
as John's
yes, man.
in
Shows
his gospel,
the human
see,
side of leadership
in the Bible.
Yes.
It
makes you
it is a
approachable.
demonstration
Come on,
to
guys.
us people
Not just approachable,
of
but
who Jesus
memorable.
is.
And
It
don't
is to
forget
point others
that
to
being
God.
curious.
Are you
Yes,
understanding,
we always
Mom?
hear them say
Aunt
that
Hilda, are
curiosity
you
kill the cat.
understanding?
But a little curiosity.
This goes
that is
for my
constantly
words,
asking
not only for my
why
words, Mom,
and
but
what,
my actions,
even
my goals,
if.
and my
This
obligations.
drives continuous
Spending
learning
habits,
and challenges the status quo.
relationships,
Remember,
and
may I tell
everything
you
in between.
that it signals to
If
your team
none of these
that
things
growth
match
is a
my
never-ending
title,
journey.
if none of these things
A little
watch
celebration
the people
now and
reading
again
the book of my life,
transforms the mundane
so if the people reading the
achievements
book
into
of my
memorable
life, Aunt
moments.
Hilda and Mom,
Yes, man. A little celebration can even boost
if they are
the moral
complaining
and create a
that
positive
my inner
organizational
chapters
culture
don't live up to the promise
and being vulnerable.
the
This is
responsibility
not being
of a
weak,
Christian, if
but
I'm not
vulnerability.
living that
This
life
is
as a
admitting
Christian,
your
but instead
mistakes, my
they
mistakes,
say or they
building
see
trust.
that
Being
I should-
vulnerable creates
that
a psychological
Mom,
safe
should be the
place,
titled,
not just for you and me,
right?
but for the entire team.
Which one of the
and
titles,
all
whether
the
it's good or
members,
bad,
to take, allowing them to take
those
risk
readers in a
and
bad
also
mood,
to be
and they
innovative
simply settle
and creative.
for
And finally, my
whatever
guys,
title,
active
maybe
listening.
the hypocrite of the day.
active listening
You see,
goes
Mom,
beyond
you see,
just
Aunt Hilda,
hearing
what
words,
I'm trying to say
but
is
understanding
when
the
other people read
unspoken
the story
dynamics
of your
making
life,
your
mom,
team members
of Aunt
feel
Hilda's
genuinely
life, when
valued
they
and
observe you going
understanding.
about your
Yes,
daily living
making
and
them feel that
breathing,
they're accepted
right? So, for example, you are
and
at work.
loved and a
You go to
part of a
church, you're a Seventh day
family.
Adventist
Yeah,
Christian, you're a Baptist,
just
or you're a
passing
Methodist
by,
or apostolic.
saying hi,
What
your
are you
girl,
living?
Wash
What is your book?
Talk
What
truth.
book are
Yeah,
your
man.
colleagues
Next
reading at
time.
work? What is your life like at work when nobody at church is watching you? When pastor is not there watching you? What we're saying now is that your life is a book, a living, breathing book, mom. What they are learning, what should be our concern. What are they learning from you at work, mommy? What are they learning from you, Aunt Hilda? How can you craft and shape the manuscript of who you are so that it accomplishes the purpose, not only the purpose, but it accomplishes your identity you have stated in the title, in the opening sentence of your own book that you're writing every day? Because your title is a promise, it means your inner material must match what you are saying. What you say up front about yourself. Are you demonstrating that by the way you treat your colleagues at work, by the way you treat your children, or even at church, or you deal with each other? And if it doesn't, if your book, your Bible that you're writing daily, if it doesn't match up to what you're saying, Aunt Hilda, mother, take it from me. Take it from a writer. Take it from a researcher. Your readers have every reason to blow you off, to not show interest in your research or your books, whatever you say you're the author of. If the life that you're living, if what you're saying is not matching your actions, then we have a problem. And there is support evidence for this, mommy. Your life is a book, referring to the Bible. 1 Peter 1:23, 2 to 3 supports this that I'm saying. Are you saying something, Aunt Hilda? What are you saying? Lord of mercy, wash belly. You just make everything sound easy. Lord of mercy. You know, say your mother do a good job with you. Oh my God, I was so quiet. I had to be quiet. I sit down and I look at the little girl that I was putting on her socks and her shoes, getting her ready to go to Sunday school. Yes, man. Oh my gosh. And then later on, our mother decided that you guys are going to go on Sabbath. Oh, yes. But whether it's Sunday or Sabbath, God has surely blessed this little girl, Wash Belly. What a blessing she just shared with us, Hilda. Oh my God. What a word. We need to bless this young lady, you know. We need to bless her. Because when this world listen to this girl, you know, if they don't know God, they're going to hate her, you know. They're going to hate her, Hilda. They're going to hate her. So we need to pray for the blessing and favor on Washbelly. We need to pray for her. Washbelly, on behalf of your mother and myself, I would just want to tell you thank you. You're welcome, Aunt Hilda, anytime. Thank you, Aunt Hilda and Mama. Thank you for having me sharing with you